She liked me better when I was coming up. Nowadays we don't do a lot, but I done enough. Button down this button up. Long days of a hustler. So baby, when you come see me, don't f*** up. Shots flowing, I'm a son of a gun. Still going at a hell of a run. Not finishing the plot thickens, so the story goes. I've been one of them ones. Still don't know if she in love with the kid or the man behind. What comes with a buzz, all good, cause it's what comes with this life when you lunging above. All the limits they placed on Lil Nicky when he was young on the cusp. You was there too, hugging the cut, but both of us had stuff to adjust. Growing pains, I was making waves in the studio, not drunk in the club. Overseas tours, budgeting funds, not getting paid much, but I was opening up. Times changed, now you opening up for me. I'm someone you know you could trust. The nights we grow and discuss about how we swaying away from the cold and corrupt. Turn us both to some free spirits who was minors then, till the goal that we struck. A dog, but only a pup. I turn you to dust with only a touch.
She need that tough love. Her heart's been f***ed up. I keep her love drunk. She had enough. Like, baby, come see me. Baby, come see me. Like, baby, come see me. Baby, come see me. She need that tough love. Her heart's been f***ed up. I keep her love drunk.
Alright guys, welcome to TNR Tuesday Night Bike Ride. Now, this is not your typical ride, guys. And normally this is more of a Zone 2 chill ride for me. But just like any other group ride, you don't know what's going to happen depending on who shows up. And one thing I have learned about cycling so far is that you can never judge a book by its cover, because I'm gonna tell you right now, you get killers in any type of group and they can look any type of shape, type of bike. I mean, it's just crazy. So it's best to just stay humble and be prepared. And if you're trying to just chill, you might want to just chill, but if you want to go hard, there's always going to be somebody that's going to test you. Now, on this specific day, I had just done leg days the day prior on Monday, and this was the day before I did Worlds, which that video is up. Make sure you go check it out because I was completely cooked. But my goal for this ride was really more just kind of like active recovery, chill, and it sort of starts that way. This is what I like about TNR, that it's pretty chill. In the beginning, you're talking, you're pedaling, good RPM, good pace, and it's just a good overall group. Especially if you're just starting off, I think this is one of those groups where you can learn dynamics, learn how to group ride, etiquette, communication, drafting, all that great stuff. And you know, it's a fun ride. And if you want, once we get to Portola, you guys are gonna see that here soon, it could get pretty spicy. And again, that's up to you if you even want to take on that or not. You could just still continue to go chill, many people do, and then depending on who shows up, you have some guys just like a DTO, when he shows up, will just completely attack every damn hill out there. And well, if you want to go chase, you could definitely go chase. But yeah, overall, great group. I really like this group. A bunch of cool people. And again, guys, don't drill me on this. I just started cycling. I don't know everything, but the first time I showed up, I was a little bit skeptical. I didn't know if I was in the right place, if I was at the right group. There was a couple older gentlemen, and not to say veterans, older personnel cannot deliver, because if you guys have seen some of my other videos, I mean, I rode with a couple veteran dudes that used to race and all that and completely kick my butt. So not saying that's the case, and again, I mean this in every respectful way possible. I was just like, man, I mean, maybe I just came to the wrong group. Maybe this is like a senior ride. Again, I'm new to all this. I don't know nothing, so I just thought, you know, maybe I came to the wrong place. And I was quickly mistaken, and these guys were pushing, and I said, damn, okay. So again, you can't judge a book by its cover in cycling, because you will get dropped by somebody older than you and completely humble you. So this is why I just stay quiet, sit in the back, chill, and just chase attacks from Aditya whenever he's there. Today though, I was supposed to just chill out, and as you can see later on, that did not go quite that well, and ended up doing a lot more work than I expected. So all this training, guys, I'm just putting in miles, trying to get legs ready. The goal is to do Unbound 200 next year, 2026. And so I'm just putting in miles, guys, getting in training, getting in better, trying to learn as much as I can about the sport that I just now became very fun and in love with. And being actively racing. I got another race coming up this weekend. I just finished the last one, which was the Redlands Classic. Pretty satisfied with my performance. Overall endurance and physicality of it was great. Just race tactics and, just overall that experience that comes with racing is the only thing that I'm sort of missing out on. But I'm excited, guys. I really am. This started not only as therapy after my knee surgery, which was about 7 months ago in September, and then I started riding the month after. So end of October I started riding, and then went pretty serious. By the end of October I got my Super 6. And a cool story about that, I had a hybrid, in a Cannondale hybrid, and I was trying to keep up with a lot of the group rides with that bike, and I'd be successful in sometimes, but after a while it wouldn't suck. And I went on a mission to try to make that bike as fast as possible. I even put some slicks on it, some specialized turbos, and it did help tremendously, and I was keeping up a lot better. But man, it was a heavy bike. It sucked. It was uncomfortable to be pushing tremendous amount of power, trying to keep up with a road bike. And I would do it for half of the way, and then on the way back, I'd just completely be dropped, cooked, and killed. It was just horrible. So I made myself a goal. I said, if I could do 20 miles under an hour, I will buy a road bike. And so every week I would go on that hybrid, and I would try to break 20 miles under an hour. I started in hour 30, in hour 20, in hour 14 when I put those slicks on, and then eventually I got to 105. And I said, okay, this is perfect. This is enough for me to go get a road bike. And I did. Went to go get my Super 6 Evo, which I absolutely love that bike. And the same day I went home, and I remember it was windy as hell. It was almost going to be dark. I remember, guys, this is October, so it gets dark quick. Put on my shoes, no proper fitting, no nothing. And I went there on that bike and got 20 miles under an hour. And that's when I was hooked. I said, man, what else can this machine do? But what else can I push my body to? And now here we are doing some crazy numbers, not only in racing, overall just endurance, and cycling. So I'm excited. So going out in groups like this helps tremendously, not only in getting your fat burning in and calorie, obviously burning, you're doing an exercise, but also does help tremendously just overall in performance. So if you're not going out and riding, I'm big on, getting out there. I'm not a fan of trainers, but hey, to each their own. I just feel that, being out there, dynamics of the environments, the nature, and obstacles that come along the way, it's just what makes this whole process fun. So for anybody else out there that's considering getting into cycling, I mean, it's definitely a lot more than skin tight spandex and crazy helmets and gear that's so expensive. I never thought I'd be paying $300 for a bib, but the environment, the community, the tribe that you build off it, the amount of people, the therapy that comes with it, it's just next level. So keep pedaling, keep riding, and let's get those miles in. Let's go. And remember, subscribe, please share, comment. Appreciate you guys on this journey. And this is definitely the Pena Project. Let's see how far we could go. It's a big old nail there.
Now is the business portion of the ride, JT.
Oh, this is the fun part.
The business portion. The journey begins. Time to begin the meeting.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back. Put all that business
Oh my God. I did a drift this morning, but super easy. I'm thinking I should have just left an hour. go easy.
I hope so.
I got a race on Saturday, so.
Oh, okay.
And the detail's not here, so it's safe.
So how do you like the bike?
Oh, I love this bike, man.
Yeah?
Snappy, it's fast.
Good power transfer, it's good.
Oh, yeah.
Slow down, slow down.
Thanks, man. Thanks for that lead out. I've been trying to get that under 4. Holy shit. That was... You started too soon, man. You went hard way too soon.
No, I knew I was gonna peter out.
bike holiday.